Laura Mercier Almond Coconut Eau de Parfum. I snagged this at TJ Maxx for $16.99, and yeah, 50 mil, 1.7 fluid ounces, the box. And I'm sitting here visiting with my daughter in North Carolina, y'all, and it is 4:12 in the morning. So, yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning. You're so cute. But I'm tired. Anyways, I'm sure you are too. So this is also, just so you know, to keep in reference whenever you watch this. This is 2025, and this is mid-September weathers. Kind of cool outside. And I've got the snake because my daughter is giving me a different prop to use to sample the fragrance on that kind of matches the vibe a little bit. This tropical brown cream colored boa or whatever snake. So, and here's the bottle. So this is the second one that I own out of this line. I own the other one that is the I'll look up the name in a minute. I don't have it here with me because I'm not at home, but it's her vanilla one. But anyhow, this one is the almond coconut, and this one is another tricky one that you think is soft. When I first sprayed this, when I first purchased it at TJ Maxx, it was nighttime. I just love to shop, y'all. I can't help myself with fragrances. I got to make a fragrance purchase.
She will call me late at night and be like, I went back to Burlington or Ross.
Well, I leave Planet Fitness and I'll go right into Burlington. It's right next door. Then I'll make my way over to TJ the Maxx and, and Ross and everything else. But anyways, so this one's tricky. So, you know, of course, I'm opening it up, or not opening it up, getting into it.
Yeah.
It is in a box, this one, as you see. So just getting it back out of the box, and $16.99, like I said. And it seems soft, and there's a lady walking into the store, and I like to, when you're in there spraying stuff, you kind of lose sight of what's what, because you're spraying, they need some coffee grounds up there. And also, you want to smell it when you hit the air when you leave the store. You could really pick up the fragrance notes. But you think this is a soft one. And even there was a lady approaching, and I said, oh, what do you think of this? I just bought this. And she liked it. And she was like, it's soft. Tricky. That you think you could spray a lot of it. This is one that seems that way. But then when you spray a lot, it is eau de parfum, and it's quite powerful. Now, this is marketed for women and men. And I think it's good for women and men. This, like the other one, can be worn alone, but I think this line is probably good for layering. Okay, so the main accords in this are almond, vanilla, sweet, coconut, nutty, powdery, fruity, lactonic, musky, floral. You get all of that. It's definitely sweet. You definitely get the almond. It's definitely that nutty, and it is lactonic. I like the lactonic part of it mixed with the musky and just a hint of floral. And so the notes shown on Fragrantica are almond, coconut, vanilla, heliotrope, and musk. You get the almond, and it's very almondy, coconutty, and the sweet vanilla, the heliotrope, maybe that hint of powderiness, and the musk. This is quite dense, I think. Even though it comes off as a soft, not powerful fragrance, if you just do a spray, maybe, if you spray a good bit of it, it has a denseness to it. You haven't even smelled it yet, so I'm getting ready to... and it actually is quite long lasting. I will be smelling this on my testing pillows at home. And you could get tired of this one though if you're not in the mood.
I love the packaging so far.
Like this kind of simple, you know, that it's kind of classy because it's just so simple. It almost looks like there's, it's just a little light yellowy golden juice. If you don't like coconut fragrances, this is not for you. If you don't like almond, it's not for you, obviously. That's very prominent, and it's sweet and musky. So I have a feeling maybe those aren't all the notes, because, you know, Fragrantica doesn't always get it right, but it definitely has all those notes. Like, you smell those notes. And,
whoa.
It's strong, isn't it? I think it's gotten stronger since I purchased it a couple weeks ago or whenever I got it.
I want to smell it sprayed.
So, are you not fond of it from the...
I didn't expect it to be so very almond.
I told you, it's very almondy.
It's almost like when you buy like almond oil and you're just smelling almond oil in a bottle. That's just like hovering my nose above it. First impression.
That you're right. It is like almost like a cooking almond oil. I dare to say there's almost something like buttery about it. I don't know where it comes from, but what I do like is the lactonic part of it. This can be, like I said, a dense fragrance. Oh, nice little... Did that pick up on the camera?
It's all the residual. But spray it again.
Look at my face. I don't look good like that.
Yes, you do. Wow. Yeah, no, the atomizer is great.
Yeah, that's nice. Very almondy. Almost like a greasy almond.
Yeah, no, it's so oily.
It's oily.
It's like the heaviness of like when you're frying foods. Sort of a like thickness to it.
I want to cut in real quick. I'm trying to do some reviews while I'm here with my daughter. I live across the state border, not too far, but I live in South Carolina, so we're over here in the foothills tonight of North Carolina. And I haven't uploaded it yet, but we did Calvin Klein Contradiction, which I had very mixed feelings about. But I just want to add, she walked in the other room and had her boyfriend smell it, who is in there gaming. And what did he say? Don't spell out the word. Don't say the word.
I won't. Yeah. So I held it up to him.
Get the camera.
I held up my wrist to him while he was just distracted. And I said, smell this and rate it 1 out of 10. No other information, no context. And he smelled it and his eyebrows shot up and he said 9. And then I said, okay, describe it. And he said SEX. So I'll take that as you will.
That was, Calvin Klein, what she's talking about is Calvin Klein Contradiction for her, which I think is kind of unisex anyway. Mm-hmm. But so I wish he was on film saying that. But back to
he was a fan.
The almond coconut. Very dense, very oily. Almost borderline with the bitterness of almond.
You know, I was just about to say...
Or the green part of an almond smell.
It reminds me of 2 different things. Or 3 different things. Number 1, when you're going to, like, grease a pan to make cookies, like almond cookies, that's a vibe. I look crazy right now, guys.
You look adorable.
It reminds me of like when you're about to do like baking with almond oil, or like a hair product that is like almond oil, jojoba oil sort of vibe, like that heaviness. That's like the vibe I get from it. And then also, what do you mix almond oil with? Like it's like skin stuff, but don't people mix like essential oils with like almond oil?
Yeah,
and stuff like that?
You wear almond oil and
it smells just like almond oil. It's heavy. It's very basic almond. It's got an oily smell to it.
It's not super complicated, but I do definitely get the coconut. This is almost like a green coconut, or you just a fresh coconut, and you're really just scraping the inside part of the coconut all the way close to the hard brown outer part of the coconut.
It's
very
green.
It's very sweet though. I get the vanilla. I get the heliotrope because it's like some kind of powdery. Maybe it's like almond milk too, just mixed. Mom, coconut milk.
I disagree. I don't think it's as... When I first saw this package, I expected it to be like not straight sugar, but like sweet, desserty almond coconut. Like
it is sweet though. I think it's sweet.
I don't think it's sweet. I think it's got a greeny, light, airy coconut with very heavy almond. That's my read on this fragrance.
It's somehow it's an oily almond.
Yeah.
And it's a strong almond. I think this would be best for layering. I think maybe this line might have been intended to layer, make your own fragrance. The other one that I have is pretty strong actually also. It's like a stronger version of Yara almost, except for it has brown sugar. Not this one, but I think it's the Ombre Vanille that I have at home. And that one's pretty strong too. It's the kind of fragrance that even if you like it, you might think you could be heavy-handed with it, but be careful because you could get tired of it. You could tire of it.
Yeah, easily. But I don't hate it. I don't love it.
I think if you smell it later when you're walking through your room and this boa constrictor is laying around and you walk through and you get a waft of something in the air, you might appreciate it better.
I don't, like I said, it's a pleasant smell. My initial thought was that I don't like it because it disappointed my expectations. I think it's very neutral. I think it's maybe like I don't wear a lot of heavy fragrance on vacation sort of a smell. That's how I read this. Or like you're someone who doesn't like a outstanding fragrance.
Or somebody who cooks in some type of cultural dish that has a lot of almond oil. And
if you bake, maybe, I don't know. I for me, I would not buy this fragrance to have other people notice it.
This needs to be blended with something else.
It needs something more outstanding.
Maybe if you're in the heat of the summer, though, or on a hot summer night, maybe it would really pick up differently.
If you were wearing suntan lotion and just a bikini and the sun was pelting down on you and you had like that, like,
too strong.
No, if you had like tropical sunscreen smell mixed with that in the sun, I feel like...
Maybe if you added some fruit to it, or orange, or tropical fruit, or...
I think cashmere would smell good with something like that. That like warm cashmere smell.
Or even maybe some flower like hibiscus or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely get like a oily almond. So if y'all, of course, if you're at a TJ Maxx, you could pick it up and smell it for yourself. But maybe you see it online. It would need to be layered with something. It's strong, though. Do you agree that it's actually strong? It seems like it could be light, but it's kind of, it's dense, oily.
It's dense, but I don't smell it from over here. If I hold it from over here, I don't smell it at all.
So it seems light, but that's too little mist. I have sprayed it in my room before, and then like later I come back, or if you have it like on your robe or something, and if you do tire of it, you feel like, I can't get rid of it. It does linger.
To me, it's just boring.
It is a bit boring.
It's boring. It's nothing wow. It smells oily. It reminds me of like a hair product that you use for the purpose of its outcome, not for its smell.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's like that hair oil that you dread putting on because it's just so boring, or like smells like almond oil.
But you like the effects of the treatment.
Yes, yes.
People are voting it like 23 votes moderate, 16 votes weak, 3 votes long-lasting, 1 vote eternal. I definitely would not call it weak as far as its longevity, because, like I said, it'll be lingering. You never notice how long-lasting something is until you either don't like it or you're tired of it. Then you're like, oh, it's still there. Sillage, people are saying moderate. Mostly 33 votes on moderate, 9 for intimate, and 3 for strong, 1 for enormous. People are comparing this to another one of hers, but also Hypnotic Poison by Dior. Maybe because Hypnotic Poison is sweet, but I don't think this smells like Hypnotic Poison. It's got 2 people who voted for that.
What are the reviews? Do most people like it?
And people are saying, I do pick up on some of the lactonic, though. I like that part.
What is that?
Lactonic is like milk, like lactonic, like milkiness. Or,
maybe like powdered milk vibes. I don't hate it, but it's just not wow. It's like if I sprayed this in front of a guy, I feel like he'd be like, like.
I'm actually reading my own review when I first bought it, I guess, or I hadn't had it long. Let's listen to what I said, and I'm talking about viewing me here. But I said I have this one in Ombre Vanille. The Ombre Vanille is stronger and is similar to Yara. Yeah. Just pick this one up, and it's extremely subtle. And it is in the sense until you've sprayed a lot or you have your nose on it, then it's like oily and dense.
Yeah, if you're right on top of it, it's heavy.
The smell is milky almond, very slightly powdery coconut. It's a shame it's faint, which it's faint, but it's dense, though.
It has no projection, but it's heavy when you're right on top of it.
Exactly. You could get away with wearing it in environments where you don't want to be totally noticeable until you overspray it. When I started out in the beginning, I said this is tricky. This is one that you think it doesn't have projection. But trust me, if you think, oh, well, I'm going to make it have projection, you can do that.
You'll just smell heavy. I don't think you'll have projection. You'll just smell dense.
Yeah. So somebody else says rich nutty. It's definitely nutty.
Yeah.
Sweet scent.
It's
They're
not
saying
sweet.
rich. I do get sweet.
It's not sweet. It's so bland.
But I do get like oily green bitterness in the almond too, and the nuttiness. So somebody else said rich, nutty, sweet scent. Actually, it smells 99% same as Victoria's Secret Coconut Passion. I doubt that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's much more. I think that's more vanilla-y,
Yeah.
coconutty. The reason why I say it's not sweet is because if I read sweet on the package and bought this, I would be angry because it's not sweet. It's not. When I think sweet, I think this smells like sugar. It smells sweet. It smells like fruit. It's not anything like that. It is more almond and neutral and heavy than anything. Don't be fooled. It is not. It's not vanilla sweet.
Well, listen to my daughter. She said, "Don't be fooled." I can appreciate this for maybe a base, an oily base layer, or if you're just really fond of an oily almond with some coconut. I get the coconut and hints of like tonic and powdery, but this is called almond coconut. It should be called almond almond coconut.
With a dash of coconut powder in the distance, like.
Yeah, and somewhere in there, Vanilla said they want to have a word or two.
Vanilla is 2 doors down. Like Vanilla is a distant neighbor.
And then there's some like actual almond oil to cook with, and then there's some almond oil to put in your hair and on your skin. And
it smells just like a hair treatment to me. If you were trying to like nourish your scalp, that's the smell you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Like I feel
and your scalp is oily.
Well,
and maybe while you're waiting on it, you're soaking it in your hair with your hot towel. Yeah, have a glass of milk, and somewhere in that environment, you can smell a small glass of milk.
Maybe across the room, a glass of milk smell. But I'll say this:
coconut milk, maybe coconut.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, maybe that powdered coconut milk or something. But far away. I was gonna say I would never spray this anywhere near my scalp and go work out because I feel like I would be when your head starts to sweat and this oily, heavy smell. No, that's...
Come in the camera. Here's your honest review.
Yeah, guys. Not a fan. I'm not offended by it, but I'm just, like, disappointed by it. The packaging makes me think I'm going on a vacation and I want the clean girl aesthetic. The bottle says I'm a minimalist, but I wear neutrals, and it's disappointing. I expect to smell like money when I pick up this fragrance. It should be simplistic but make a statement, and it doesn't. Like
it's oily though.
It's you like that oily
it's like
smell.
you to rub up on somebody and they're gonna get an oil stain on their clothes.
Yes. No, I was actually gonna say I was worried that the snake might actually have an oil stain because the bottle was greasy. The bottle is actually slick.
It's got
oil in it.
Fragrance oils in it. It's an eau de parfum. I don't think it's a total lightweight because when you do smell it, it's dense.
It's dense
and oily.
Guys, there's not much to say about this fragrance. I'll say that.
I guess this is one you don't want left at your house.
No, I mean, I wouldn't. I would just be like, it would just sit there and I just wouldn't use it. I feel like, I don't know. It's just boring. It's simple. It doesn't have a lot of complexity to it. I'm annoyed by the packaging being a misrepresentation. I wouldn't have thought it smelled like cooking oil or like based on the packaging. I would have been disappointed.
You're right.
How much did you pay for this?
$16.99.
That is way too much. Wait. That one $3 fragrance that you got at that little Rosa store smells better and projects more than this $16.99 TJ Maxx.
And y'all, I was torn. I almost got something different, and it was it's a cheap line. I've got one of the fragrances here in the stash that I gave to you, but this one that I think it either says OMG. Y'all know those lines, like at TJ Maxx, they say stuff like BFF or OMG. They had one out that I should have got instead of this, but this being Laura Mercier, I wanted to get this one and give it a shot outside of the store. I'm not bowled over by it. It could be layered.
It should be more of a vacation smell to me, like clean girl, minimalistic, vacation coconut, vanilla, with a touch of like sweet almond. It's not sweet enough. It's too heavy. Not enough coconut. Not enough vanilla. That's my thoughts on it. Okay. I give it a 3.5, maybe.
I think that's fair. Anyhow, if y'all see that other one, the little bottles that say stuff like OMG BFF, I can't remember what was, I think it was actually called pineapple something. I should have got that because I love pineapple. And after I left the store, that one was still on my skin and projecting.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl in the store was passing by me. They see me in there all the time. I think I probably get on their nerves because I stand over there looking everything up and spraying everything. And she said, that one's good. You can smell that trailing through the whole store, talking about the one that I didn't go home with. Anyways, so what are your thoughts on almond coconut? I'm sure it has its fans. It has some fans on Fragrantica. I wouldn't compare this at all to any Victoria's Secret smells because
No.
Victoria's Secrets is going to be, they want obviously super mass appealing and some lightness, airiness, you know.
I was just about to say the coconut one from Victoria's Secret is like a dust of coconut vanilla air, like fluffy, light, soft. This is like dense, heavy, like
it's like cooking almond oil or something.
Literally, I don't really catch a whole lot of sweetness or coconut or vanilla.
Maybe you could fake somebody out and be like, I've been slaving in the kitchen all day and spray this everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
it's boring, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have this, let us know what you think. If you're a lover of this, please tell me what you love about it, because I'm perplexed. But thank you, guys.
That might be why the line has shown up in the rack stores.
Mm-hmm.
You know, probably.
Also, my mom has her affiliate links for.
Oh yeah, I have over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Shout out to y'all.
And I am an affiliate for like Fragrance Net and a couple other places, but I can't share the links until I get the watch time. So
if you guys don't mind leaving my mom's videos playing while you sleep, or while you're just chilling cleaning the house,
and then I could do my giveaway. So I'm gonna do a Sue Phillips giveaway where I need y'all's suggestions. I'm gonna have Sue Phillips do a creation for a unisex fragrance.
A custom blend.
They're fairly pricey when you have her do. I've already ordered one from her. I still haven't reviewed it. But basically you can go to Sue Phillips and give her like 3 scents that you like, and she will do a blend of that. So I need suggestions on like 3 unisex fragrances to have her blend it to come up with mine to do for a giveaway. And of course, I want it to be unisex and like any age. Now, we all know Baccarat. A lot of people love it, but it's been duped all the way to the moon and back.
Yes.
And so I don't necessarily want to put Baccarat down as one of the suggestions, although it's mass appealing for a reason. Anybody can wear it, any age, man or woman. But I don't want to go in that direction. So if you have a unisex suggestion, not just that you like, but that any age could wear. Any age can wear the Baccarat Rouge 540. In any gender, any age, it was never super fond of it on me. But I do like the Spirito Florentino or the Teresi, can't talk, y'all. What is it, like 5 a.m. now? Tiziana Terenzi take on it, which has leather. Now, the Baccarat smells great on my youngest daughter.
Yes.
She wears it very well. Anyhow, just throwing that out there. So, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll move on to another fragrance.
Thanks for watching. Love you guys.
Hearts.